You okay? Can we move on? Ooh, heavenly day. What a force of nature this is. Stop it.
Sorry. It's in band fighting.
This is our last show, everybody.
We have a slate on Saturday.
Speaking of infighting, our next guest. Is a troublemaker and a ne'er-do-well and a fly in the ointment in all things. Yet still, we continue to bring him back. I don't know if you've heard of him. I don't know if you like his work. Frankly, I don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, Misha Collins.
That's what we call a polite smattering of applause.
Only from the band. The fans love you. The band is
The band is like,
whatever. Well, after Ruth, I mean, you can only get out, you know?
Yeah. I, Ruth.
Oh, they're
Saucy thing.
Did you guys have to leave like middle of the night? Or did you wait till this morning to actually fly?
I flew in with the boys. They went on to their families.
What's that about?
But yeah, we were shooting very late last night. If I seem even more tired and my speech pattern is even more.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Now we got it.
Drove semi through that pause.
Labored and slow than usual, you will know part of the reason.
I don't know.
I like that that implies that there's. I did try to do that on purpose, but thank you that it came off as
You know, it's really
it's so natural.
It's comic timing, isn't it?
It's just not that different from any other time you've been on the stage. That's right.
What's funny right now is that we think it's funny and they don't.
I want to party with you tonight.
Rich Spade here directed an amazing episode of television recently. The crew of Supernatural loved him. Everyone's, I don't know if you know that or not, but everyone sings your praises, says you did a great job.
Thank you.
In spite of how the episode came out. Please don't, if you're being supportive of Richard right now, please don't do that.
They're not.
So it was about imaginary friends. And my daughter Mason has an imaginary friend. I don't know if I've told you this story or not. But she has several imaginary friends. But one of them is named Bobby. And Bobby is a girl, just so you know. And Mason, my son West, is kind of like, he's the hellion. He breaks things, tries to break things on purpose just to get you mad. And she's always so sweet and says, when you leave, she says, Dad, I want to kiss you on the cheek. And then I want to kiss you on the other cheek. And it's just everything about her is always so cute. And she has her imaginary friend Bobby, who's so sweet, and they're always doing things together and playing with their little stove. And she said, Dad, Bobby said a bad word. And I said, oh, what did she say? And she said, Bobby said fuck. So I choked her and I killed her.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's what Mason said?
Yeah, she said, so I choked her.
Which part shocked you?
So
I didn't see that as a follow-up.
She's meeting out the appropriate punishment for swearing.
She rules with a heavy hand over there.
Well, she learned from her parents.
She would make quick work of this band, you know what I mean? You're unsavory.
We know we did.
That's unnerving. Ladies and gentlemen, I turn the stage over to this man, Misha Collins.
Hi. Now, do we have a new queuing system here? What's going on? Is this because there's like not this long line?
No, they just
Oh, it's on the board. Oh, it's like being at the track. It's like gambling. So you basically won a lottery to be here. Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations. Do you win a lot of lotteries?
No.
No? How many times have you actually won something in a kind of public setting?
This would be the first.
Wow, how disappointing. Well, let's try to make it good for you. What's happening?
I'm Joshna.
Hi, Josh.
Joshna, yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And, oh god, I'm shaking. What was it like getting pranked by Jensen and Jared? I'm too scared.
You wouldn't hold up very well on the Supernatural set then, because it's a pretty rough environment. It's great. It's really, really, really great being pranked by those assholes. I'm glad somebody does. Thank you. I think it's like a bunch of giant, like, what's a really big, scary dog? Like bull mastiffs, are those big? I don't know. It's like a bunch of giant bull mastiff puppies who are kind of like rubbing around and having fun and laughing, and then they're like, oh, and then they just go a little too hard, and somebody like starts yelping and crying in the corner. And unfortunately, that crying bull mastiff is me. There's always just like a little too much escalation. Then it's like, oh, yep, went a little too far, guys. Not funny anymore, because it hurts. But it's gotten much tamer, I think, that because of that escalation, and everybody knows that if they do something, the other guy's going to do something back, and it's going to, the karma is going to come around, and nobody likes living in that kind of fear. So now we only do things to one another if it's really important, It used to be that Jared would sit next to Brad Creaser, our camera operator. A lot of times, so if the camera is shooting, if this is the camera, and it's shooting like this, and it's a close-up, the actor who's not on camera will nestle up as close as he possibly can to the lens of the camera. Like, even part of his face will be covered by the lens of the camera. It'll be like that. Like this, I'll show you with my really great prop. It'll be like this. And if that's Jared behind the camera, he'll actually be hiding kind of halfway behind the camera so that my eyes, when they look at him, look right for the camera. And Jared will be hiding right like that, like right behind the camera. And then, he might, for example, have a pair of tweezers in his hand. And while I'm doing my dialogue, he might be plucking ear hairs out of Brad Creaser, our camera operator's ear. And Brad will be like, trying desperately not to shake the camera, and I'm trying desperately not to laugh. And that can actually sometimes go on for hours. Amazing. Right? That is cruel, right? That is the definition of cruelty. Someone's like laughing, that's so Jared, that's so cruel. But the way she says it is like, that's adorable cruel, if that exists. Is that a good thing? It's a sweet cruel. But anyway, there's a lot of that kind of stuff that goes on, and I don't want to talk about it. Hi.
Hello, Misha.
How are you?
I'm good. My name's Alexia, and I have a friend who...
Congratulations. It's a little braggy of you, but...
Sorry about that. I really, really want to mess with her.
Okay. In what sense? Like mess around with her, or?
Like, that's not off the table, but...
Friend, if you're out there, I think that was an offer.
prank to get her.
Okay.
So do you have any ideas on what I should do to give her the absolute best prank?
Does she have a car?
No.
Do her parents have a car?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here's something you can do that's kind of funny. Fill the car with concrete and drive it into a lake. It gets them every time. So seriously, try it. And also, I have a Valentine's Day candy for you, for your trouble. You could, if you want, you can save it and give it to your friend. Hi.
Hi, my name's Cassie.
Hi, Cassie. That's a cool name.
Thank you. Besides doing your directing in Supernatural, where would you like?
See, wrong chocolate. You would. Yep. Jalen?
Yes.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So I want to be an actor someday, and I wanted to know if you.
He does, and he'll be just fine. How old are you?
Huh? I'm 12.
You're 12?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I think you're a little old to get into the business. Yeah, it would have been nice if you started when you were young. But whatever. I mean, just because you're past your prime doesn't mean you can't still get a shot. What kind of actor do you want to be? Like major marquee movie star?
I don't know, just an actor that.
Background actor? Would you rather be an extra or Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
Okay. I would say, why do you want to do that? Also, here's my other question.
Because a lot of people like you, and you're cool. And I think it would be kind of fun to have all the fans like this.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. It is kind of fun to have fans. You know what's cool about these fans too? Don't tell them I said this, but they'll do whatever you say. You can get them to do all kinds of weird, crazy, SHIT, you know? And you're old enough to spell, damn it. Totally forgot that you weren't 3 years old. Okay, so I support your reasons, so I'll give you some advice. You should just go for it. Just start trying to do stuff. School is like only a little tiny bit helpful. It's so you know when all those TV ads they say like, don't be a fool, stay in school? That's BS. You need to drop out of school immediately because you are wasting time. Seriously. The teachers' union has come out in strong opposition to actor Misha. No, I actually think that it's good to take some classes, but I think that people can, and I see this with young people sometimes, kind of hide in acting school. You can drag it on forever. You can go get an MFA. You can be 25, 26 years old and still in acting school. And I actually don't think that that's that useful. I think that people, really excellent actors are often people who just get out there and start doing stuff even when they're not quite sure how, and you just figure it out as you go. And take classes and learn from other people, but don't hide in school. Make sure that you're actually out there doing stuff. And also, don't let failure derail you, because you will have lots of it. You actually need to embrace it in order to be a success in this business. There's a mantra that I used to employ, which is very helpful in this business, which is, I suck and I love to fail. And if you can have that attitude and you can approach an audition or even an onstage experience with that mentality, it kind of frees you up because you're not afraid that you're going to mess up, because you know you have to mess up along the way in order to learn things. So it's all about the process, not the product. Don't get too caught up in getting a job or getting famous. If you actually make the process of acting along the way fun and gratifying and creatively fulfilling for yourself, then it won't matter if you become Tom Cruise or if you're a background actor, because you'll be happy. Okay? Here's the problem. You also need to learn to catch stuff if you're going to be an actor. Yeah! You totally got that like Tom Cruise.
Thank you. And I also play baseball. That's what I was able to
You tricked me. Hi.
Hi, Misha. My name's Susanna.
Hi, Susanna.
I stole this question from my best friend Jessica.
You stole it?
Well, yeah, 'cause my number got called and I'm really nervous, so I'm probably gonna butcher the question.
Oh, I see. You didn't have a question of your own. So
Yes.
Okay.
It's about a video you posted a couple days ago showing, like plumber's crack.
You know what's funny? As I was leaning over in the sand, I could feel the breeze back there. And I actually thought to myself, that's not plumber's crack, is it? And I thought, no, that's back. That's just back. But it was not back. It was crack.
My question was just like, what made you didn't regret not regret posting it, but you didn't care, just like, and let the world see the crack?
You know what? First of all, I resent that question because I think it's a very nice crack. In fact, young lady, I'm going to teach you a new vocabulary word which you should try to employ in casual conversation. Calipigian. It means shapely buttocked. And that's how I think of myself. And more importantly, I shot the video and the kids cooperated for a full 5 minutes. And I knew that would never happen again, so I had to sacrifice my dignity and just get it out. Because it was my one chance. Hey! Back here. Does anybody have any chocolate?
Yes, actually, I have the same one.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Hi, Misha. My name's Emily.
Hi, Emily.
So glad you're here in Houston. My question is, what is your favorite superhero and why?
I really love The Greatest American Hero. Because he's such a bumbling buffoon, and I really identified with him. I was really glad to have the chance to sing some jingles from The Greatest American Hero soundtrack on Supernatural. That was a big ooh. What's yours?
I would have to probably say Captain America.
Do you have a sponsorship deal with those guys?
I wish.
Well, maybe you will now. I mean, you just got, yeah, that was a good club. Back throw, redo. Oh, throw back.
Nice.
All right. Okay, hi.
Hey, my name is Cass, ironically.
Wow, have you always been called Cass?
It's a new change. Bear with me. I'm a female to male transgender. Yeah.
I find that too. Sometimes you have to prompt this audience to applaud for you. They won't do it always automatically. And wait, so you took the name Cass?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's
not,
amazing.
Not because of your fantastic portrayal.
Well, I don't know. I think it is partly because. I mean.
Okay, for the longest time I didn't know what supernatural was, and so I'd go to anime conventions and I tell them my name after I chose it. They're like Castiel. I'm like, who?
Okay, now boo, boo.
And then I watched the series and I'm like, fuck yes.
All right, good. Redemptive arc to your story there. Thank you.
But my question is, we know that Jared and Jensen prank you and you prank them on occasion, but what's the funniest prank that you guys have ever played on a crew member?
I don't know the answer to that question. I believe that there was a time when Kim Manners, who was producer, was maybe rest in peace. I think he had like 20 gallons of water dumped on him in a scene, which was pretty cool. But I mean, yeah, there's been funny things like like accidentally fracturing Brad Priest's rib. Things like that. You would, I think that you would walk, if you saw us on set, you would think, oh man, this is really sad. These are monkeys. Primates. Low on the evolutionary chain primates. Yeah. How long have you been in transition? If you don't mind my prying.
I don't. But I discovered it like in 2013. I'm not on any team or anything like that. I'm more getting used to the fact that I do prefer to be called male, and I'm getting used to the fact, or getting used to asking people to call me such. I'm thinking about, well, all of this goes down way down here, and I'm thinking about cutting it all off.
Wow. But dudes could have long hair too, so it's not.
Very true.
Yeah. I used to have long ones, yeah. Although, now that I mention, I'm going to be trying to look more like a dude. Maybe that is a good choice, because when I was 18, I sent in my passport photo, and I got my passport back in the mail, and the F box had been checked by the passport processor, who looked at my photo and was like, yeah, idiot, they checked the wrong box on their form. I'll fix that for them. And I actually had a hard time crossing borders for a while, because they were like, no, it says female, and this is obviously a girl in this picture. I was a very pretty 18-year-old girl. Well, very nice to meet you, Cass. I think it does make a better story, though, to say that you chose the name because you love Castiel. Just for future, like, casual conversation stuff. Hold on, would you like the chocolate?
Yeah. Can I catch it? Probably not.
Nope. But good. Okay. Hi.
Hi, Misha. My name's Kirby.
Hi, Kirby.
And this is my first convention ever, so this is like...
Welcome. How's it going for you so far?
It's been amazing, and I can't believe I'm...
How many people are first-timers? That's a lot. Like, that's like half, huh? Is it like half? Wow, that's awesome. How many of you first-timers are going to come again? Yes, good. We like that. It's great to have so many new people. Like, you're still so fresh-faced, and you don't seem worn down and broken like the rest of us. Yes?
I'm just very excited because I didn't think I get to ask you a question, so I'm kind of a little nervous. But anyway, I wanted to let you know first off that on my way here, I performed a random act of kindness for one of my friends in your name because she was going through a tough time. And I actually didn't know it at that time, and I bought her an autograph ticket, and she gave me fan art of her to get you to sign later. And she nearly cried and told me that it meant so much to her that someone took time to care about her. And so I did that on my way here because I love random acts. I don't know what it does. And so I've been watching the show for 11 years, been here since day one.
Oh my God. Wow. How old were you when you started?
12.
Wow.
I'll be 23 Friday.
So you've literally grown up with the show.
I have, yes.
That's incredible.
And I'll be 23 on Friday, which will be my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And so my question is I'm probably loving you playing this for a little too much. It's really fun, and I love watching it. I cannot wait for this coming week's episode because you're in it, and it's going to be really entertaining. But what I really noticed is that you've always played like variations of cast, but you've never played an actual different character. So, well Jimmy's kind of...
Jimmy.
Yeah.
I also played Misha. I also played, I guess God was really kind of, you could say, a variation. I don't want to get into a semantics argument with you here, but okay.
No, but
it is actually a totally different character. Yeah. And it's kind of actually refreshing because I've grown up playing Castiel too. It's been so long now that it's kind of awesome to get to do something totally different for a little while.
Yeah.
Even though I'm still wearing the same wardrobe and get a little, not totally different, I look identical.
And I remember it's interesting that Lucifer's vacation was to a park to feed ducks. Like, just chilling out in nature and hanging out. It's kind of interesting. Did you have fun throwing food at ducks?
Yeah, who doesn't like throwing stuff at ducks? Those ducks were really hard to get to congregate around us. They were like, they're into the food, but when you made this motion, they would fly away, so it's sort of a challenging give and take with them. I would recommend if you ever try to get into acting, try to not do a lot of scenes with ducks.
I'm actually a biology major, and I've had to deal with ducks.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
They're a pain in the ass, aren't they?
Yeah.
Finally, somebody I can vent to.
They're actually really mean. And
yeah, ducks, man, and they're gossipy.
They're really aggressive, actually.
They're the worst. Yeah. They're petty, and they natter you with their questions. Sick of ducks.
And you don't understand anything they say, all they say is quack.
Exactly, yeah. They have a terrible, unintelligible accent.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, I think you're doing a fantastic job.
I'm glad that we've gone to this duck picture thing.
This has been one of those conversations I was so glad to be a part of.
You weren't part of it.
Gripping at every turn. And there you go. Food for ducks. Let's do one more. We're doing one more.
One more. Okay, one more. Hi.
My name's Yvette.
Hi, Yvette. Nice to meet you.
Okay, my question is there any fictional or supernatural character that you used to believe in or still believe in?
When I was young, we had a dog named Bear Dog, and we lived on a river, and we would throw sticks in the river, and he would run and swim and fetch the stick and come back. And once I threw a stick in the river, and he went out into the river and swam out, and when he came out of the water, he was a giant black big bird. He wasn't a dog anymore. He had transformed magically into Bigfoot. And as you can imagine, this blew my fucking mind. The last thing you ever expect when you throw a stick for your dog is for him to come out of the water, towering over you as a giant black big bird. And I carried that because I knew, I had seen this magical transformation, and I didn't even know Big Bird could do that stuff. And it wasn't until I was 9 or 10 years old that I realized that I had dreamed this experience. We moved around a lot when I was a kid, and every time I got to a new school, the first thing I do is I tell everybody, you know what's amazing? My dog turned into Big Bird, a giant black Big Bird, and I had no friends. So it was that was a you know kind of supernatural being that I believed in for way too long. Way too long.
I would say what, like season 7?
One day I was sitting there. I was like, you know what's amazing, you guys? I threw a stick from, and I was like, oh, that didn't happen. I dreamed it. It was an amazing, amazing cathartic experience for me to let go of that as an actual experience. So if you do have a lot of those kind of supernatural things in your life, maybe sit down and reflect on maybe whether you dreamed them or not.
Notes to live by. Ladies and gentlemen, America's sweetheart, Misha Houston, how was that? All right, you're doing it. You're hanging in there. Friday and Saturday, people. Friday, my favorite. Saturday, my second favorite. I love you all. You will see us tonight at the Saturday Night Special. You will see some of us signing autographs in a few minutes. Hope you're having a good time, guys. You're doing it.
Come and see us tonight. Again, the band's gonna be hanging out after the show, signing Loudest Way merch if you have it, and we can't wait to see you there.
Thanks for a great day, guys. We'll see you later.